Here we are, guys, at the second round, the second game. We have Travis versus Grant. This is just a fiery matchup, classic one at the Covenant store. Travis and Grant actually have a long history of gaming together, but not necessarily as teammates, more as the two guys at the tournament that always found themselves in the finals. That's what it strikes me as.
So we meet again.
So yeah, here we are again, and let's just kick it off. This is going to be for all the tuna. Grant throwing down 2 remotes and icing R&D. Now, there's a lot of pressure on Grant right now because he only scored 2 points in the first game before he got flatlined. So all Travis has to do is capture some, 2 points worth of agendas, maybe 3. I don't know who was seated higher in this one. We're going to see. And look at, we have the same kind of thing. Andromeda, 2 sure gambles. How can you fault anyone for doing that? And a Desperado. And we'll see if maybe there's one last card to be played here so that there's no discarding. Yep, and we're going to run that first remote.
Checking it out.
Gain 1 for Desperado, and it is an Eve campaign, which you can have.
Look like
you can have. Res it first.
There goes a Cripsy.
Wow, Trash and Crypsis is pretty...
Yeah, it's bold for
Criminal. It's pretty bold against HB, to be honest. I can't tell you how many times I've thought I was safe and had my rig set up and I was going, and then something weird happened and I lost, my last Yogg or my last Corroder, and then
probably an Ichi, right?
Out of luck.
Those Ichis will sneak up on you.
The aggressive secretary too will get you every time. Especially when nobody's playing them.
Yes.
That's when they're so scary, and that's...
So it's like, what, you're using that?
It's right now.
Say it ain't so.
Alright, so Grant gonna spend the start of the turn, res in the Eve campaign, drawing his card.
Some big ice in his hand. Like a
he's
Janus
going to pay a bunch of cash to score a beta test. Wow.
Boom. And he's triggering.
Love that. Ooh, awful trigger.
Not good at all.
Snare, agenda.
Ouch. That has got to be disappointing.
This is the game right here.
This is why you don't rush the beta test. You let it run its natural course, keep it in the schedule. Don't try to get it off to market before it's ready.
It is accelerated.
It is accelerated. Yeah. But, I mean, there were a bunch of glitches.
That is true. That's why it makes a lot of sense. That's why you don't accelerate the beta test. Boy, it's crazy knowing that Travis has the game 1 in archives right now.
Yeah, that is really scary. Well, he's got to look. Of course, there it is.
And there you have it.
Travis just bought whatever that mediocre piece of software is that HP put out.
And that is the game.
There you have it.
Wow.
That has got to be so disappointing for Grant.
Yeah, that is. I mean, you go 5 games, so you win your top 8 match, and then you get in the top 4, and it just
get nuked by your own deck.
It's just awful.
That's why you need like 1,000 testers at least a month.
1,000 testers a month for that. HB needs to hire more testers.
More testers.
So we wouldn't have to accelerate so much. Well, congrats to Travis. He's going to move on to the finals, and still to this point in the tournament, Travis has not lost a single game.
Not once, not never.
Not a single game in the tournament. So he's my favorite going into the finals here. And Grant, always a fantastic player. Sorry to see him go out like that, but we know that he will be represented in the next top 8.
Time. Yeah, for sure.
So thanks so much for watching, guys. If you want to support what we're doing here, we do have all sorts of good stuff, data packs, of course, that you might want, and some of the cooler stuff like the subscriptions, which is really nice if you don't have like a local store that you're heading to and playing in and buying all your stuff from.
And identity packs and singles from the core box, the entire Genesis cycle. So
you don't have
you
don't have to buy like the whole 5 core sets to replace that one Sand
right.
missing.
All I need are some melanges. Well, we got them.
So thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch Travis in the finals, and we will see who he plays in round 2, match 2 coming up next.
See ya.